Hi, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. Hold on a minute. Jamel, cut that down. Hi, everybody.
For example, when to act in a
How everybody doing? Hit the like button, please. Um, all right, y'all. I'm waiting a couple more minutes, and that's it. What? Hello. Hey, Reese. How are you? Make sure you hit the like button. Um, I ain't gonna be on here long. I've been waiting about 15 minutes for some people come in. I'm finna end the live and go and do my schoolwork because I wanted to give my commentary on this. Maybe YouTube just haven't put me in the algorithm. I'm doing well. I'm all right. I'm all right. Um, I'm all right. I'm all right. Um, um, I just came on here to give my opinion on Charlamagne the God and his apology. I just don't feel like it was an apology. He just said I apologize, but any time that you apologize and say but, it just really in the big back behavior comment, it's like um. So I really don't like his apology. And I understand people apologize the way that they apologize, but I just don't believe that there was a sincere apology. And then to add, for just hilarious to add on to the apology, it's just like, um, I don't know. I'm gonna pull this up. This is what he said, and then we're going to um go to the apology. Um, we got to stop weaponizing and putting down each other and stop thinking that just because I never really it's so superficial to me that people base someone's worthiness of because of their size or oh that's like skinny women don't act desperate. Skinny will like woo. Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, let me do this.
she was talking.
Okay.
Sun up to sundown. It's a 52-part series on TikTok.
52 parts?
52.
TikTok got
Yup.
parts?
I don't know. We seen Shalon Jackson, Monique's son. He did 20
Damn.
of them. So she did 52.
Okay, maybe I don't believe this. To be honest with you, man, I hear a lot of big back behavior. Does she have a big back?
She do give Sheila that was driving up the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Sheila
did.
was beautiful though.
Yeah, no. You talked about the big back,
Yeah,
not the
the big back.
face.
Yeah, you're right,
She's cool.
What's your thing with big back?
No, I'm just saying, because in a situation like this, some of you big backs, y'all got to stop being so thirsty for a man. There's a man out there for you. Okay, this woman believed all of this because she wanted to believe all of this. Big back belief isn't like everybody else's belief. Okay, she said it herself. He said everything I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
She wanted to believe whatever was coming out of his mouth because she wanted a man so bad.
And then I seen him and he actually looked like her. But what's interesting is
he had a big back too?
No. I couldn't see his back.
Okay.
We only saw hers because she was sitting in the car for the whole time she was talking.
Okay.
Sun up to sundown. It's a 52-part series on TikTok.
52 parts?
52.
TikTok got parts?
I don't know. We seen Shalon Jackson, Monique's son. He did 20 of them. So she did 52.
Okay, maybe I don't believe this. To be honest with you, man, I hear a lot of big back behavior. Does she have a big back?
She do give Sheila that was driving up the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sheila was beautiful though.
Yeah, no. You talked about the big back, not the face.
Yeah, you're right.
What's your thing with big back?
No, I'm just saying.
This is the response.
You know, as a heavier woman, I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve what I want. That was disappointing, and it was hurtful, especially the one that was the more famous personality, because again, I'm more than just my weight, like, and not to mention me, you know, that it's hard. I will admit this. I appreciate when I've met both men and women who have said thank you, because for me, it's like, okay, I know I'm getting attacked, but it did help. There was a very famous person.
We can't handle people having an opinion.
Hold on.
What negative comments have
behavior? And then I started talking about big back belief. Now, if y'all want to have a conversation about reinforcing negative stereotypes.
Okay, so here is apology. Hold on.
Peace to others. I disturbed that woman's peace, and that wasn't my intention. So I apologize if my words made her feel that way. But I do have two things to say. Number one, I never said she don't deserve love because of her size.
Right.
I didn't even know she was big. Just told the story, and I said it sounds like big back behavior, and then I started talking about big back belief. Now, if y'all want to have a conversation about reinforcing negative stereotypes of big backs, I understand. I'm open to it. But acting like I was having a conversation about Reesa Teesa's looks and size, that's not accurate. I was speaking in general terms about big back behavior and big back belief. And I actually said nobody has to be that desperate because there is a man out there for you. And I do have one final point, just one. We all have social media. No, we all have social media.
Absolutely.
And we all use it for different reasons.
Yeah.
And Reesa's getting a lot of props for being so vulnerable. Salute to her. But I personally feel like we have to stop bringing this stuff to social media if you don't want people to have an opinion about it.
Absolutely.
Because some of this stuff should just be reserved for peace of others. I disturbed that woman's peace, and that wasn't my intention. So I apologize if my words made her feel that way. But I do have a therapist. We can't handle people having an opinion about whatever we are venting about. Keep it off social media. That's my personal.
That's a good point. When you put it out there in the world, the world's gonna come back many different ways.
Absolutely. And she said that she was already insecure about her weight. So then why would you come to such a big platform thinking that you know you're going to be off limits from comments, like, because it's people who was actually going in on her.
Absolutely.
You didn't call her a big back.
No, I was just speaking towards big back behavior. Our therapist, if we can't handle people having an opinion.
Okay, so just hilarious. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, like, she knew the backlash of everything, and I feel like she did it. No, nobody mentioned her size. No, nobody in the comments. Baby, while I was looking at the story, I was looking at the comments. No one, so they just doubling down on the apology. That's not a real fucking apology. That just sounds like some bullshit. excuse my language. Oh Lord, I got blessed and highly favored behind me, and I'm sitting here cussing. But that is not an apology. I'm sorry if I hurt her feelings, but no, that's not an apology. And that is not an apology. I'm sorry. That is not an apology to say, I'm just saying that it was big back behavior. Ain't nobody said in her comments, girl, this big back behavior. No, people were saying, why you didn't recognize the signs? Girl, he played over you. Oh, I went through, I have met a legion. They never mentioned about some big back behavior. That's something that you wanted to say. And for him to say, oh, I didn't know what size she was and this and that. Everybody, if you done been on TikTok, if you done been on Instagram, you done been on Facebook, if you done been on YouTube, Reesa Teesa's story that came across your screen. If you followed the Shade Room, Reesa Teesa's story, so Charlamagne can just shut up. Him and Just Hilarious. They are wrong. They are wrong. Yeah, he did. And he was like, oh, she's just a big woman and she just settled. And, because she just wanted some love. So she's, saying, this is just typical big back behavior. But it ain't, to me, it's not considered, to me, it's not big back behavior. Maybe it's just a woman desperate for love and trying to find love in the wrong places and don't love herself enough to know when to walk away. That's what it is. Instead of considering it's big back behavior, because it's more than just big women that men are playing over. See, and that's what he kind of was saying, like, that's what big back behavior is. It's like, because of big women, we settle and all that. Honestly, I've been thinking about this since I left. Like, what is big back behavior? That's why I said anybody that can't accept someone and think that because, and this is for now on. This is for now on, child. I promise you. Anybody that can feel like they gotta down me and think that I'm not worthy of something good just because I'm plus size or I am a big girl, I ain't fucking with you. And that's just on strength. I'm not fucking with nobody who think that they are above me just because they're not big. But you sitting around here running, you could be running behind a man that actually is cheating on you with a big back. And that's who he really fucking want. And then you sitting up here trying to judge someone, say that what would make somebody want you? What's wrong with me? This is what makes me upset about some of these people that feel like they so fine and they so pretty and this and that. Don't nobody deserve love but the ones that look good, pretty, and high class, or got the top model body. Don't nobody else deserve love. If you're ugly, you don't deserve love. If you're fat, you don't deserve love. This is how our society is. We deserve to be with narcissistic people and people that use us. Oh, baby, I got an hour, then I'm gonna do schoolwork. It was. And it was. And the crazy thing about it, I don't want to, and it makes me emotional. It makes me angry. That's why because stop stereotyping people about what they work because of their size or what they look like. You got to get to the inner parts. You got to know what their heart do. You got to know what value they bring to your life, because you could be with a person that is lazy, a person that don't add no value to your life, A person that don't lift you up when you going through something will leave your ass high and dry. Mom, go ahead. Because you want the supermodel and the woman that's spending up all your money, because that's the only thing that she worth is to spend up all your money. What are these? Mangoes. I really want my mangoes to myself. I'm gonna keep you and cheese, by the way. Everybody, I don't care who you are. Everybody deserves love. Exactly. I hate these so-called superficial people that think that they only certain kind of people deserve love. The big people, oh, they too fat and stanky. They don't take care of their stuff because the reason that's why they ain't got nobody, because they fat. But baby, I don't care. I'd rather be by my goddamn self. If I'd rather be by myself and work on me being the best version of myself and let God enter the right person in my life than to deal with superficial ass people. I promise you, I'm to the point now. This has made me feel like I want to be very selective of who I'm friends with. I don't need superficial friends. I don't need people that's in my corner that low key is hating on me or feel some type of way and say I'm not worthy of something because of the fact that I'm fat. So don't nobody deserve love but you. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be called big back behavior. It should be called desperate or not loving yourself enough. Someone's size, no. Someone's size does not take a place on their worth. And this is where we have to get to. And let me just be real. Someone's worth is not based upon a size, not based upon a look. It's not based upon what this shit won't bother you. I do love myself. I'm just saying, like, it's the bullshit. Like, for me, it's the bullshit of you feel like someone is not worthy of love because your ass feel like just because someone is fat, they don't deserve love. That what bothers me. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, who are you to say who is deserving of love? But well, that's your opinion. I just feel like, sometimes we should be we stay too long. I can admit, and I can admit it too, we stay too long in situations, giving people too many chances to mess over you. And then when it got too far and it took too much toll over your life, you don't know how to go to walk away. But we always have to be that woman, that high value woman, enough to walk away from situations that don't serve you. We have to get to that point. I'm not talking to just us big girls. I'm talking to all women. Get to that point in your life where someone is not adding value to your life, is not, being adding value to your life, respecting you, honoring you, dating you, getting to know you, not getting to know you sexually but mentally, emotionally. Wanting to get to know you instead of trying to use you for what you have. And then when they don't need you no more, they'll throw you to the side like you were nothing. That's what it is. That's what I feel is wrong with our words. Too many people out here trying to use people because there's so many hurt people in this world. And that's just real. A lot of people don't believe what I'm saying. But it's a lot of hurt people because it's some very disingenuous people in this world. And people like Charlamagne the God that sit up here wanting to stereotype people or feel like, this is big back behavior. Then you want to come back and double down and you can't even apologize truthfully because you really meant what the fuck you said. Let's just call it what we're gonna call it. He meant what he said, but since he didn't want to be canceled like the cancel culture, he went ahead and apologized. But it was a but. See, one thing about it, if you're gonna apologize, it shouldn't be no buts. You should acknowledge how you were wrong for saying the big back behavior comment. Because more than big backs, people like me, I'm me. I don't even consider myself a big back. My name is Monica. I would like to be addressed as Monica. I may be plus size, but baby, that doesn't mean that I'm unworthy. So stop. Get on. Get on. Get on. Get on. I'm not gonna be labeled. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be labeled a big bag. No. What you mean? What she mean by that? Big back, like big back is he's saying big back behavior is big women. You know how some men stereotype or narcissistic, low value, low self-esteem men, users. I'm gonna just call it like I said. Men that ain't got nothing good for the going for themselves. They will they consider us big backs, women that are plus size big backs, because they feel like we settle and I'm not gonna put myself in the category. Us big women settle for because we're so desperate for a man because we can't get a good man, so we just settle for any kind of man and be desperate for a man, basically. That's the only thing I can say, because we fat, we got big backs. That don't make you unvaluable. And if you listening in and you in the bushes listening in, that don't make you unvaluable. What makes you not valuable? When you don't have a go about yourself, when you using people for your good, that what makes you not worthy of things. When you don't add value, you don't know how to carry yourself and be respectful and be honorable. That what makes, to me, you unworthy. Not because you're fat, because you ugly. Well, you're not the prettiest. I ain't gonna say because you're ugly, because you can be the beautiful person in the world. If you have an ugly attitude, that makes you ugly, because your inside is ugly. And ain't nobody gonna want to deal with you. I'd rather be a beautiful person inside. I really do. Than to be a person that lack substance. You just think your looks is gonna get you by. You got money is gonna get you by. Because and that's the crazy thing. They want, I want me a super model. And it's amazing to me that it is crazy. And I don't want to friend people like this. I don't want to be around people that are, or around people that have this kind of belief. And some people like, girl, you ain't fat. Fat, some people, I just feel like if we're in a healthy weight, you're plus size, Um, some people like, girl, I love you, but I ain't gonna never, like I said, y'all, it was one time somebody told me, and that, like, and when you've been, let me say this, y'all, and what really mess with people's self-esteem, let me say this, when I was young, and I can attest to this, I've been on the heavier side. I wasn't fat. Um, exactly, Melissa. I feel the same. And good. And how you doing, love? And Reesa, I saw you coming, and I understand, but I still empathize with her because she has PTSD, and it's gonna be hard for her to move on. She's gonna be an overthinker. It's gonna be hard for her to trust someone. It's gonna be hard. It is like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Like that like I when I like when you're in a, like me, I done been with some narcissistic, abusive people, and it's hard for me to trust people. And I'm an overthinker for sure, and it's hard for me to ask people to about my needs or set boundaries and all that, because and I be on, like, when it comes to dudes and stuff like that, sometimes I be on fight or flight mode. Like, I get to overthinking that they gonna do me the same way this person do. You gotta have trust. I understand you're supposed to have trust, but when if it feels like the same what such and such did, and I know you don't supposed to compare people like that, but you're supposed to self-regulate. But when you have that much trauma in your life, Jamel, cut that down. I understand, and you know, I guess everybody has their different takes of narcissistic people and liars and manipulators and pathological liars. Um, but let me tell y'all something. When it comes to dealing with abuse, I've been like I said, I can speak my truth and tell you what it's like. And he said, "Don't be comparing. Don't be comparing you." Okay, I'm not, honey. I'm not. But like, when you have trauma, how you doing, East Dad? When you have trauma in your life, when you have been, like, I'm gonna be honest. When you have been abused, it's hard to let people touch you, because or someone's hollering, get aggressive, because you get nervous, and you be like, oh, you know, you'll be scared to be touched, and somebody touch you, you jump because you're so used to being abused. Then you have the ones that I don't even know it. Like, everything is, they always, you the problem always, and none of your needs gonna get met. They're going to, like, it's like they cheating, lying, manipulating, don't want to work. It's all on you. You stressing the hell out. You losing unnecessary weight. You doing this and this and this and this and that. And instead of you, yes, you're supposed to walk away. But you be like, I'm just to the point now, I don't want to see the best in people no more. Fuck it. I'm sorry. Forget seeing the best in people. People gonna show you who they are. Until you show me that you my friend, then we surface level. Until you show me you ain't you for me, and you want to build something with me, you want to get to know me by actions and by showing that you value me, baby, you stay over there. I done had enough of folks. I promise you, y'all, I done had enough of folks, and that's on everything. I done had enough of folks. So we have to value ourselves. But Charlamagne the God, in my opinion, did not. That wasn't a real apology, and he's yeah. I really am becoming that. Like, I don't want to deal with nothing that not for me no more. Like, when I say I have gotten to this place of I don't want to deal with people that ain't for me. I don't want to um I ain't got time for no more negative energy. I just want to be at peace. And I know I have to be a peaceful person, but this reckon made me upset. Like, I just don't like you trying to play somebody's worth because of their size. Like, what if, and men, don't get mad, is that what I'm about to say, because this been on my mind. What if we based his worth, a man's worth, on his penis size? How about that? That's little dick behavior. The way that he act, little dick behavior. Because somebody don't want you, little dick behavior. Excuse my language, okay? But little penis behavior. How about that? The way that you act is little penis behavior. And a man will get offended for that. If a woman got on here and said, you know what, the way that Charlamagne the God acted, man, that's little D behavior. Just because we're not small doesn't make us less of a woman, wife, girlfriend. I don't understand that. Thank you. I understand that, but there are people like that in the world. It's a lot of them like that. Just because they may be smaller or prettier or something like that. And they think that, they see a man really, loving on this woman, and this is this nice looking, and it is some nice looking, it's some nice looking men, baby. I done seen that love on their woman, and she a plus size woman, but he loves her. He values her. He takes her out. He's happy to have her on his arm because he knows that when he sees this woman for who she is, knows that she is a good woman and a valuable woman, and he wants that in his life. He don't give. Yeah, he has a woman. But yeah, and he goes to war. He shows up for his wife. He loves her, and he loves her every which way. It's men out here in this world that loves them a big woman. They love them a big, beautiful woman. And I ain't talking about no color, a big, beautiful woman. Because he knows what he got and what he wants. And he ain't looking at her size, he's looking at the inside, what she can do, what value she brings to his life, how she uplifts him and pour into him, and the same thing he does, what she does to him, he gives right back to her. That what matters. This bull crap about what somebody want, just because we're not, Melissa said, I think when people have not healed, they shouldn't get into a relationship. They should enjoy their self-time to work with themselves. But once that happens, the rest will fall into place. True. I know that, like I said, that is so true. because when I got out of the bad situation I in, it took me over 5 years to really want to be in a relationship or situation, and I still know that I still need some healing. I still need to work on the triggers or the overthinking, because of, all I need is a little reassurance, because I get uneasy because I feel like that behavior, like something dude behavior, may be something you shouldn't compare. But if it's you just don't want to miss the signs. That's all what it is. You don't want to miss the signs where how previously you let it slide and they messed you over for that. And that makes you want to be more self-aware, even though it may cause you to look at as, man, she crazy, but she ain't crazy. It just, that's a deep, like, for me, it's a defense mechanism so I can protect myself. So sometimes it's just, you need to go sit down. Why? It's a defense mechanism, and you're just trying to, honestly, y'all, you're just trying to protect yourself, even though you may be overthinking and running people off, and you need to just heal a little bit more. But if it's signs that this, you be like, this feel like what I went through previously, so I'm trying to protect myself from it, and you'll just do it. That's why I said, when we don't hold on. Thank you, Reesa. So Ellis gives ugly boy. He do. But Trisha, he does have a wife, and they said that he cheated on his wife. From the comments that I read in Breakfast Club. Um Says, yep, lots of men get offended by that statement, then turn it back around on the woman. And that's true, Melissa. But you don't want nobody to talk about you down there. But you can sit here and try to make us women unworthy, because, and I understand it is women out there that just put a man down because of down there. Um, but I ain't one of them. Some women, I can't say what. And then that's the same thing I can feel is that, but you know, um, it just depends on what you're looking for. Get what I'm saying? See, I ain't got no wife, but she put the you in ugly. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I did. My other picture, I'm gonna move on the other side. I'm trying to redo some things in the kitchen. We got yes, men can be big backs. Yes, and guess what? The skinny women ain't gonna want the big back men. And then let me say this as well. They was like, well, all these big, they just need to lose weight and that'll make them more desirable. Let me say this. I know people in that have had weight loss surgery, that have lost the weight, and they Mama. Oh Lord, is that wow? Baby, ain't nobody running, child. Ain't nobody running. Ain't nobody running. Ain't nobody running. Ain't nobody running, baby. Anyway, I can't say what I want to say. Anyway, but they still can be this plus this person that you put all this effort in losing the weight, but you still, if you don't get your self-esteem together, if you don't if you don't get your self-esteem together, if you don't get your and love on yourself and know that the weight loss is a tool for helping you build yourself up, they still feel like a fat person on the inside still. So yeah, like you still can appreciate a man still. Like what I'm talking about, appreciate a man still. Is that I gotta just cover up the comments because your comment just got me tripping. But you still feel like the if you don't get yourself, that person doesn't get their self together, they're still gonna feel like the fat person are still a fat on the inside, and their self-esteem is still going to be low. And just because you lose the weight doesn't mean that you're confident that's going to make you more desirable if you don't have your self-confidence together. You ain't never had issues? Exactly. Woo! What? Put it on 6. I did. What are you? Why are you making? This, you know who you sound like? You sound like, huh? 6. I did put my 6 legs. Gone. Well, yeah, all right. That's what I'm saying. All up in the comments showing out. He said he's single. He did say up in the comments earlier that he was single. For sure. So he is single. He did say that I ain't no corn star, but I definitely ain't Pinky in the brain. Oh Lord, this man is crazy. Woo! I hear you, East Dad. He said he ain't Pinky in the brain either, honey. Look, we did it. Is that where you been? First of all, we've been missing you for over a month. I wish you would have came back in February when we was having the talks. Whoop, he said you tried to find the jersey to find out. No. I know who Reese, what Reesa trying to do. Reesa? I know what you trying to do, child. He in Jersey.
Mama, is Pennsylvania a city? Or
yeah.
Mama, is Pennsylvania a city or a country? Mama.
Was you? Okay.
Mama, is Pennsylvania a city?
You asking for a friend? What girl? Who, girl? Who? Text me and tell me what friend.
Mommy, is Pennsylvania?
He said he don't like matchmaking. So you like to pursue the woman that you want, right? He said. So you a player from the Himalayas. Reesa said she's asking for a friend child. Oh Lord. You old fashioned. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause you know what? We do need to take it. We do need to take it back to the old fashioned way. It'll be better that way. Like, old fashioned is the best way. Because this new day and age, situationships and friends with benefits, it's unemotional people, emotionally unavailable people. I'm sick of them, baby. If you ain't ready, stay away. I check my text, child. It's just this new day and age is just like, like, let's just take it back to the old time way. Do that. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Because most men ain't like that. Like, they usually, like, they usually, you got your what? You got your matchmate? You got your woman? You got your man? You got your...
Mama,
who is that?
Mama gave my excuse to Miss Brenda. Mama. Mommy, I gave my excuse.
Who? You know what? Look, I'm back a little dance now. What?
I gave my excuse to Miss Brenda.
Okay. Men be like, child. Oh, it's a lot of emotionally unavailable men. Like, they don't want the relationship. They want the benefits of one, but they don't want... A lot of men now are just cool with, not dating, or dating. They could date, but they ain't. They don't want to pursue a relationship, and none of that. Like, they just want to, they see a woman that they want. They know this is a good woman, but instead of them, some men rather lose the whole woman instead of getting himself together and being the man because he don't want to lose that woman. But some men will let a gem go and never, and and then go look elsewhere. You a lie, baby. You must came from the wrong ones, because I have not, like, only way a woman is becoming emotionally, like me, the only way that I become emotionally unavailable is when, okay.
On Friday, Dad said Dad said I been in football.
What?
Dad said I been in football.
Okay. That's a lie. I just don't believe that. Like, I believe that there are a lot of, like, us women. I don't care, but it's more. It might be more women than men, but it's a lot of emotionally unavailable men that's out here just all willy nilly and don't want a woman. And they're just real. They want the benefits of a woman, but they don't want a relationship because they can't let go of what this one woman done did to them. You say care because it's facts. Okay. Well, I can agree to disagree that there is more emotionally unavailable men in this world. We can agree to disagree. In my opinion, now this is my opinion, Dad, and you have your opinion. But I'm telling you that, or this is just the ones I come across that are emotionally damaged or emotionally unavailable, or just want to just, they just, baby, I just no. Maybe just the ones I'm coming across. I don't know. Or it's just the ones in Mississippi won. Because, child, it's so hard to meet people that it's just hard to meet people that are like-minded and that want something real. It's more people they want their definition of a perfect, person, and they're toxic and it's hell and expect you to be this way and all that. Like, and don't know how to communicate properly. That what gets me. But it is more women than men. I can agree to that, but I just don't agree to women are mostly unavailable. The only way a woman you say not to sound arrogant, because I'm not, but I was seeing 5 women for almost 2 years. Dang. It's worse now, but look, but sir, were you seeing them all at one time? Answer that question. Or you were just in the span of the 2 years, in the early 2 years that you just was dating them. Oh, okay. But okay, you were just dating them. Okay. Well, at least you was being real and you told them about I guess that's so that makes you kind of, if you were saying, well, let me ask you this. Why you didn't commit to none of them? And were you emotionally unavailable at that time? So you wasn't committed. So at that point in your life, you wasn't ready to commit to anyone, right? Reesa, we having a conversation, child. He said that he had dated 5. Well, if you're dating when you're not, it is, well, okay. Okay. Well, y'all had an understanding. It was just he 49. Okay. So are you dating now? Look, I'm being nosy. Are you dating now? Baby, he done gave his whole. He done gave his whole birthday. Baby. Yeah, so what are you looking for now? I'm like, look. Thank you, Reese, for asking these questions. Are you dating or are you He said he is chasing his financial future. So he said he ain't chasing behind now. Stop. Go. Hold on a minute. So how long has it been since you stopped dating? You said this was the early 2000s. He said I played plenty. It's gonna take quality to make the dog come back out the house. Oh really? Okay. Give it to me. Hey, I'm back. Woo, Jesus, these children. He said the right one will grab my attention. Well, come on back. I'm glad I'm grabbing your attention. Um, um, he said he's a logistic manager at a vitamin. Chris, hey Christine, where you been? In the bushes? He said, when you say date, do you mean just date or were you having romantic involvement with all these women? That's a good question. Look at my big sisters in the chat. Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all ask the question because, you know. Hold on, y'all. I had deals with 3 of them, but 2 were on hold. So you were having sex with 3 different women, and so you basically, oh yeah, like you was 27. That still doesn't make you. So you was being toxic, and you was being a narcissist, and you were being um emotionally unavailable. So at that time, you was emotionally unavailable. You putting these women on shelves and making a cycle through all these women. That's what you were doing, wasn't it? Just go ahead and admit it. You were making a cycle with all them women, even though that they knew about each other. I do not want to marry you. I do not want to marry you. I'm just asking a question. I'm not judging. I just, woo. I'm just saying at that time you were emotionally unavailable, right? Because you were dealing with 5 different women. So, a relationship, even though you were dating, a relationship is not where you was at 20 years ago. So now he said where he at. He said his um financial freedom is where he's at right now. So yeah, where are you at now in dating, relationship, and you know, and all that? Women gonna let you go as far as they want. Yeah, we are. But men do manipulate and lie. Men do manipulate and lie. I'm not calling you a liar now. I'm just saying, oh, I'm sorry that you widowed. So when did you marry your wife? And when did she pass? What? Right here. Right to me. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know. Oh, man, cancer sucks. Cancer sucks. And I know that was a heavy, heavy part in your life. And, I know that's tough to talk about. Sorry to hear that. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Baby, it finna be spring, Reesa. It finna be spring, Reesa. Jamel Bath. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get them wrapped up and then someone who can go home after we done. It's like, nah. Sometimes people like that. Like, some people like that. Like, you know, he said he chilling. So he said he's single. He ain't got nobody. He ain't dating.
Mama, check out the bathroom. Who? Check out the water. Mama, no, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Huh? I feel you.
In trouble just because the water's
I'm back. All right, y'all. Yeah, y'all right on that. They done got on my nerve. These kids done got on my nerve. Don't know how to go to bed. Um, but I'm back. So she says I was in Lofton, Oklahoma in August of 2023. What you were doing there, East Dad? In Lawton, Oklahoma. You in the desert. Honey, I can get on you. If y'all want, I can pop on you StreamYard if you want me to come on StreamYard. I can end the live and come back live and get on StreamYard. You want me to do that? I can do that. I can end the live. What do you? Oh, okay. All right. If you want to come on the live, I can share the screen. There's no link to hit, Reese, because I'm not on StreamYard. Yeah. I'm not on StreamYard. Excuse me. I'm gonna be on here about 30 more minutes anyway. Then I gotta. It's up to the mods. It's up to me. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to start the stream on another thing since he want to come on here. I guess he ready to tell his life story. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end the live. I'll be right back.